The economy tonight and gas prices now at an all-time high in this country. Tonight, President Biden declaring this inflation is now his top domestic priority. A gallon of gas now $4.37. The president coming before cameras today, his explanation for why this is happening, pointing to the pandemic, the global supply crisis, the war in Ukraine. Republicans with their own explanation, and feeling it all are Americans who are faced with these prices from the gas station to the grocery store. Here's Mary Bruce.
Tonight, with gas prices hitting an all-time high, Americans like Flor Torres of Silver Spring, Maryland, are having to change up their lives.
I used to fill up with like $45, but nowadays that gives me maybe like a half a tank.
The mother of two who works 2 jobs is now picking up extra shifts just to cover the higher cost of gas.
Sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
President Biden today tried to convince Americans he understands what they're going through.
I want every American to know that I'm taking inflation very seriously, and it's my top domestic priority.
The president blames the pandemic and the war in Ukraine. He's already tapped into the oil reserve, releasing 1 million barrels a day, but it hasn't been enough to bring down costs. Now, with the midterms just 6 months away, Biden is trying to turn the table on Republicans with a new line of attack, going after what he's calling the ultra MAGA.
My plan attacks inflation and grows the economy by lowering costs for working families, giving workers well-deserved raises, reducing the deficit by historic levels, and making big corporations and the very wealthiest Americans pay their fair share. The other path is the ultra MAGA plan.
The president insisting Republicans would raise taxes on families making less than $100,000 a year. But Republicans argue that heading into November, Biden owns this.
But it's solely the Democrats. They own this, and we're going to make sure they own it going into these elections.
All right, our senior White House correspondent, Mary Bruce. And Mary, we know the president and this White House have pointed to the pandemic, global supply issues, the war in Ukraine, making supply issues even worse. But Republicans also know, bottom line here, every president is judged by the economy they preside over and how they handle it.
David, no question, the economy is going to be top of mind for voters in November, and that is why from here on out, the president, we're told, is going to be arguing that if Republicans take control of Congress, he says average Americans will suffer. Now, this all comes as tomorrow we could see prices jump again as the latest inflation numbers come out. And David, today the president conceded he does not know when prices are finally going to come back down. David.
Mary Bruce at the White House. Thank you, Mary.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.